It's time for Elevation. All in Wrestling Elevation. Good to have you with us. Tony Schiavone, the one, the only, Big G.
Great entrance.
Thank you very much. Paul White, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Happy to be here.
Yeah, let's go to another special person named Justin Roberts.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle from Aaron's Creek, Virginia, weighing 228 pounds, Hangman Adam Page.
All right.
Hangman Adam Page, probably one of the most heavily recruited wrestlers I've ever seen in all my years, as he was recruited by the Dark Order.
Well, and
that was a full court press to get him into the Dark Order.
And for a good reason, man. And he's got Spencer Slade here, who we have seen before here in AEW. Spencer very Rick Steinerish here with the headgear on.
Well, you know, he's also a Division II All-American, but the thing is, Spencer Slade was born deaf, Tony.
Wow.
So part of the headgear, I think, is he wears hearing aids full time.
Okay.
And did a little research on him and found out that one of the things he wants to do is be an inspiration for other kids that are born deaf.
That is tremendous.
I think it is tremendous. But,
Absolutely.
you know, look at him. He's in tremendous shape. He's a Division II All-American.
Right.
Glad to have him here on Elevation.
Right. Well, you know what they say about those kids who came up in the ranks in amateur wrestling. They can stretch you every which way from Sunday, buddy.
That's it.
Whoa!
Whoa, what a lariat. Hangman Adam Page just swung that through. Probably got a lot on Spencer Slade in the in-ring experience.
To the other side across the ropes, and here comes Hangman. Boy, Hangman, he is one of the better strikers with that lariat. The buckshot lariat, of course, from the outside is his primary move, but this has been nothing but lariat city. Here comes another one.
I think Hangman's just showing you all the different ways he can hit you with a lariat.
He sure is. You can call it a clothesline or a lariat, but for the cowboy there, it's a lariat. Pick up, and he 1, 2, and he pins him.
There is your winner, Hangman Adam Page.
Well, Hangman Adam Page didn't need to use the buckshot lariat there.
Yeah.
It was a demonstration on how many lariats can you do in a match and how many different ways can you get them in.
He's going to offer his opponent a beer.
Frosty beverage. He's offering the referee a frosty beverage.
Okay, there you go. A little celebration here for...
The last thing I would do is waste a beer on a zebra.
Wow.
That's just me.
Rick Knox and Hangman Adam Page, a little celebration here. The way to start Elevation. We got a whole lot more to go. Page wins the first match. Great way to start another edition of Elevation. Tony Schiavone and the one and only Paul White here at ringside. And we got a treat for you. We have the world champion, Kenny Omega, in a trios match coming up a little bit later on in this program.
We have Kenny Omega tonight.
Yes,
on Elevation. We have Kenny Omega.
That's exactly right.
You better not go anywhere.
You better
right
not go.
Here.
And we're also going to see Ethan Page, All Ego Ethan Page, and Scorpio Sky once again in tag team action, and a whole lot more. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, is here. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go back to the ring, and here's Justin Roberts.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
That's your favorite, Tony.
Well, yeah, it's my girl.
I tell you, it's so impressive when you watch Dr. Britt Baker say she's going to do something.
Yeah.
And she backs it up and goes out and does it.
You know something I just noticed, and Dr. Britt Baker has said to me personally that she's going to be here on Elevation. She's going to be on Dark. She's going to keep getting the win. She's going to play the game. She feels she should be the number one ranked contender. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's go to Justin.
Her opponent from Chelsea, Michigan, Tessa Price.
We've been impressed with the young Tessa Price, even though she's looking for her first win, but She said, okay, I'll play the game. I should be the #1 ranked contender, so I'm going to wrestle on all the shows, put the wins up, and then they have to rank me #1.
Let me explain something too, Tony. She's saying she's playing the game, but she's also very smart. What she's doing is she's getting the reps in. She's honing her craft.
Yeah.
You know, she's getting as much work in as possible right now to be in that in-ring shape, so when the opportunity presents itself, she can close out and become the women's champion.
Very good.
That's I see what she's doing. I'll play the game. She's smarter than that. Nice headlock takeover by Tessa Price.
Yeah, good read there, Paul, on that. Head scissor. Look at this. Ties her up. Tessa just shrieking and screaming all in this hole.
Well, it's uncomfortable when you get someone that it's uncomfortable when you get somebody that actually has had, like, you know, college education on biology and the human body and joints and muscles, and then you combine that with wrestling instruction.
Right.
Yeah, she's going to know exactly what to go to make it hurt the most.
Plus a mean streak that I know all too well.
It's a mean streak.
Yeah. And whoa, and there's your mean streak right there.
There's your mean streak.
Just go right out of it and just whack her in the head. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She says she's the face of the women's division in AEW. She is not the champion, but, I mean, who's going to argue the impact that she has made on the women's division in AEW?
And Tessa Price screaming to get everything out.
Tessa hits the ropes. Dr. Baker's waiting on her. Missed. Tessa rolls out of the way. Try to pump kick. Dr. Baker returns it.
See, that's what we're talking about, getting those reps in. You can tell that Britt is just sitting there countering things that Tessa's doing. Her flow is good. Her anticipation is good.
One of the things there's a lot of things I like about Dr. Baker, but the fact is that, oh man, face first. She is so vicious. If a move doesn't work, she's going to hit you in the face.
Yeah. And that, you know, hey, I abide by that philosophy 100%.
Yeah,
if everything else is failing, I'm just going to punch you in the face.
That's right.
You know.
And there is Rebel. Reba. I guess. Oh, look at this.
And that's what we were talking about the mean streak and the viciousness. Just pulling that shoulder out, bending the head over, hitting those cervicals in the neck, you know, stretching out that trapezius muscle. Just tomorrow, Tessa's going to feel that. She's going to be real stiff.
By the hair, Britt Baker, cravat, and a knee lift out of that.
Yeah, you know, poor Tessa's just defenseless right now.
Absolutely.
Those high knee lifts, and you can almost see the disdain that, you know, Dr. Britt Baker's doing here. She enjoys it, you know?
Yes, she does.
Which should make you nervous if you're seeking dental, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know. I
mean, is she going to give you the gas before she drills the cavity? Or is she just going to watch you scream and enjoy it?
I do know she has a great practice in Florida. I get that. And I know there's a couple of sides of Britt Baker. I've seen many of them.
Right.
And
well, this one in the ring is pretty intimidating.
That's right. That's the one you stay away from. And then there's the Britt Baker who has that confidence, who has that arrogance, and then there's the one who puts you in the dental chair, and I guess if she's ready to drill, oh, watch out! Roll up 1, 2.
Good job by Tessa Price. Yeah. Ring awareness, seeing an opportunity and taking it.
Getting the ropes. Kind of a sling blade maneuver that time to take her down.
We see what Dr. Baker did there. She ran by Tessa and distracted her, kind of confused her a little bit. Took Tessa out of her rhythm, then came right back with something powerful and offensive. Smart. That's a veteran experience. Anytime you can twist an opponent up, confuse them, get them basically lost where they are in the ring, it's an advantage to you.
Tessa with a enziguri that time, but Dr. Baker, well, now she goes down. Doctor staggered her.
Nice.
Oh, big punch that time.
Big step through strike.
1, 2, a 2 count.
Close. Good job for Tessa Price.
Absolutely.
You know, the face of the women's division in AEW is self-proclaimed. Dr. Britt Baker in a little bit of trouble now.
Tessa back to the attack again. Dr. Baker in the ropes. Holds her ground. Great reversal. Tessa goes in. Reversal into a DDT.
Well done. See how smooth Dr. Baker did that?
Yeah.
That's just hours and hours in the ring of relentless execute, 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 and it becomes unconscious competence.
Oh, boy.
She's not even thinking, just rolling it. Now it's all over. She's got the glove out. Is this going to be the lockjaw?
Well, it obviously is. Look, she is looking right through us, just staring into the camera.
All kidding aside, though, I appreciate the hygiene of using the glove.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a lot better than when somebody sticks a sock in your mouth.
Okay, and a pick. Oh, boy, dropped her on her head. And that should be all because she's going to roll her over here.
Look how much she enjoys that.
Oh, man. That quickly.
The winner of this match, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
She still had it locked after the tap.
She's having fun. She enjoys it. Smart, talented, and mean.
And Reva had to raise her hand that time. Here we go.
Here she goes. She sinks it in, locks it in. Tessa knows she's in trouble right now. Dr. Baker locks it in on that mandible.
She continues to win. She has a point moving up the ladder in AEW. Tag team action coming up next. Jurassic Express will go up against the team of Jay Lion and Midas Black.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 443 pounds, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, Jurassic Express.
There they are. AEW's grizzled veteran, Jungle Boy, and I say that with a smile on my face, but he is a workhorse. Right now, I think he's got the most matches in AEW so far today. And Luchasaurus, the big green monster, such a big, powerful, explosive athlete.
And intimidating, too, as you can see.
Intimidating. This is going to be an interesting matchup with Jay Leon against Luchasaurus.
You know, interesting enough.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 395 pounds, a team of Jay Lion and Midas Black.
Okay, sometimes you run out of things to say, and I just did.
You did run out of things to say, but I was noticing contrast in styles. In Luchasaurus' video, he's eating plants. So he's a herbivore.
Okay.
And Lion is eating a steak, so he's a carnivore.
Okay.
You know, I mean, if I paid attention in school, maybe that's right.
I think you did.
All right.
And Lion still has the piece of meat in his mouth, for crying out loud. Jungle Boy, just yank it and put it somewhere.
Seems like Jay Lion would fit in good with Jurassic Express. He's not letting go of that steak, folks.
He whipped him over with that piece of steak. What the hell did we just see? Okay, here's a double team now. And, oh, great teamwork. Look at this.
Wow.
Absolutely, well done.
Midas Black and Jay Leon. Nice, got a cover in there in Jungle Boy. Not many people come in here and get a chance to get one up on Jungle Boy in the athletic department, but that was pretty impressive.
A full arm dragon twist by the compact Jay Leon. Here comes the big monster in. Watch out. Boom!
And he still kept the steak in his mouth. That's impressive. You eat that size 16 boot to the face and you keep a steak in your mouth. That's impressive. Midas Black taking exception. Probably not the guy's face you want to get into with Luchasaurus with those multiple strikes.
Did you see the face of Jungle Boy watching what Luchasaurus was doing? Like, oh my God, he's beating the snot out of me. Pick up! Oh boy.
There's all that power from Luchasaurus. Here comes Jay Leon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying it the French way.
Okay, I get it.
I got it.
Listen, at your size, whatever you want to say, we'll agree with.
I'm just a fan. I like it. He's offering a herbivore steak.
No, don't do
He doesn't do it. Luchasaurus is a vegan.
The spinning lizard, man.
The
Took him down.
spinning lizard, that's it.
Look, they both got him up. What have we got here? Stereo. I thought maybe. Oh, down he goes. 1, 2, 3. Stack him up. It's over.
Match Jurassic Express
Jungle Boy looking at the steak, thinking about it. What's with everybody feeding the zebras? Zebras don't get steak, zebras don't get beer. You know, I'm gonna have to go in the back and talk to these guys.
Listen, I'm gonna send you in the back because when you go in the back, people listen. There it is, another win, undefeated in 2021 for Jurassic Express.
Coming out next on Elevation, Barry Morales and Andre Montoya versus the Hybrid 2, Jack Evans and Angelico.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 377 pounds, Jack Evans, Angelico, the Hybrid 2.
Well, Paul, you're not going to find a more talented duo here than Jack Evans and Angelico. But boy, do they love to make an entrance, don't they?
Oh, they love the spotlight. Both of them do. They just bask in it. Angelico, you know, he's got that swervy club dancing, you know, I'm too sexy for my shirt kind of dance going on. At the same time, you got to take Angelico serious. He's a submission expert.
Yes, he is. I love that swervy club dancing.
So it's like, yeah.
They do that in the clubs?
I never have.
Okay.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 341 pounds, a team of Barry Morales and Andre Montoya.
All right. It's not the first time we have seen Morales and Montoya here on Elevation. Rick Knox is your referee in this tag team. It's good to have you with us here on Elevation. And, of course, we have established stars here in AEW, and we have young kids on their way up, and Morales and Montoya fit that mold. Let's see how they do against, as you said, a great submission wrestler here in Angelico and a high flyer like Jack Evans. Oh.
Jack Evans does that, just makes it look so easy, right?
Play into the crowd here.
Oh, there's the mush to the face. You know, do a little break dancing.
That's very good, man.
Very good.
I was thinking that. If he's going to open himself up like that, take advantage of it, right?
Exactly. You know,
yeah.
If you want to dance, have a dance contest. Yeah. This is pro wrestling. Somebody gets pinned.
Shoots him into the far side. There, down goes Evans. Evans, again, just so light on his feet. Morales shoves him off and sends him over.
Good job on Morales. Sticking with it. Double boot. Use that momentum to get another offensive move in. That top rope springboard with that spinning kick to the top of Morales' head. That's kind of the veteran in-ring awareness that Jack Evans has with the ability to use that momentum to put you in position for the next attack.
Here is Angelico. Plants him face first. And the cover. And got a 2 count. You know, we brought this up many times, but as a great submission specialist, he is so long and rangy. Great reach.
Great reach, and see those long arms and long legs really make it. Look at this, Tony. Look at this. Just all that pressure on the back of the neck. That's that long limb advantage right there.
And a 2 count. He stomps him on the back. Good measure, man. Well, they not lack for confidence. I mean, it's almost overconfidence, really.
You know, what's the old saying? Live by the sword, die by the sword. So, you know, as long as the confidence is working for him, keep it up, I guess. High drop. Right on the back of the neck, shoulders cover.
And a 2 count only that time. And by that time, I guess Angelico thought he should have been over. Morales needs to get Montoya in this match. You know, it's a subtle move, but to get your opponent who's in trouble to crawl to the ring, to the corner, expend some energy, and then just slowly drag him back, it is a very effective move on many levels, mentally and physically.
You know, Angelico right here showing that submission expertise. You know, the way he comes up with these things, you know, reminds me a lot of Dean Malenko, man of 1,000 holds.
Oh, yeah. I know Dean Malenko very well.
You know, that's the thing. Nothing in professional wrestling hasn't been copied or borrowed or stolen.
Right.
but it can be influenced in so many different ways.
Yeah, sure.
You look at someone with that submission expertise like Angelico, and you look at someone like Dean Malenko who has such an expertise in submission holds, completely 180-degree different styles.
Right.
You know, but again, you find something and you make it your own. That's what's great about. Nice hot tag here.
Here comes Montoya coming in, and a high spin wheel kick, if you will, and a lariat. Down goes Jack Evans. He'll go down again. Here goes Montoya. Oh, a big elbow strike that time.
I think there was some knuckles on that too. Nice high drop kick.
How about Montoya?
That's what I was talking about, elevation. You get a chance for these kids to come in here and find out who they are.
Here's
cover here.
1, 2, no.
Yeah, again, you're not going to make a cover with Jack Evans in the ring on his partner.
The young man from Chile, Montoya from Santiago, Chile, almost had himself a win there. And right now, he's hurt. Both men are hurting now. As Jack Evans takes command of this, he's over the top. He goes down to the floor. And here goes, well, I thought, whoa.
I thought he was going to go for a planche at first, and then he changed direction. Jack Evans had the time to counter.
And Jack Evans just in the air.
I couldn't count how many turns and twists that was.
Spinning plancha, maybe? If Excalibur was here, he could name the move. And here is a spring, back to a back elbow. And there you see that Angelico was one step ahead. And here comes, I'm sure, the Navarro death roll. Oh, my gosh.
I can't imagine that pressure on your ankles and your knees right now.
Here are your winners. The Hybrid 2.
TH2 gets the win. Boy, that Navarro death roll, what made it even, look at this move, what made it even more was the jump in the air, right?
Well, he jumps in the air. What he's doing is he's tightening the hold in the air. Right. And when he comes down with that momentum and the gravity, it sinks that hold in even tighter. So if you using those long limbs, using the ability to have leverage, all that's what shows how dangerous Angelico is. Knowing that many submission holds and then how to apply them to get the most out of them.
The Hybrid 2 with another win.
Thank you for joining me. I'm here with the Acclaimed, Max Caster, and Anthony Bowens. Now, guys, tell me about your journey to get here to AEW.
The journey to AEW has been great, right?
We're fantastic, Max.
We've become the best tag team in the company in, what has it been?
5 months?
5 months, 6 months?
That's pretty impressive.
It's pretty crazy, right? We both got signed in 2020, the year that people call the worst year of all time. You know what's happened in the world.
Right.
Everything was shut down.
Right.
No jobs, no money coming in. But we're so good that we got the best jobs in the world, being the Acclaimed in AEW. And we took that right up top.
Of course, this didn't come without its struggles, though. I mean, at least for Anthony Bowens. For me, I mean, I've been doing this for 8 years. I've had a lot of carrots dangled in front of me. I represent the LGBT community. I'm an openly gay professional wrestler, so I had a lot of years living in fear of whether or not I'd be able to do this or not. So to even be here is an incredible opportunity, and I'm extremely grateful for it.
Well, fantastic. You know what? That's a really cool thing that you've taken that fear and you've taken that brave step forward and, you know, led the way for a lot of other future athletes to know that they can be accepted in this community.
Exactly.
Well, I can definitely tell by your guys' confidence that you guys really haven't taken a back seat at all. You guys have put the pedal to the metal. You know, so what's in store now for the Acclaimed?
There's a reason why he's the best wrestler alive. There's a reason why they call me critically acclaimed. I mean, what is it that I don't do? What is it that Anthony Bowens doesn't do? There's magazine covers. I walk red carpets.
Facts.
I'm in national commercials,
Facts.
international commercials.
Facts.
I'm a fashion model.
Facts.
I've got a YouTube channel. I've got more subscribers than people who've been on TV for a year. Like and subscribe to Michael and Anthony, by the way. There's nothing that the Acclaimed can't do. And plus, this man is the most intelligent, the most talented rapper on the planet, Paul.
Thank you.
Wow, you know, there's just so much sugar emanating here. I think I might catch diabetes just sitting next to you two.
Well,
I mean, you know, you guys are really great at putting each other over, but I'm going to ask a really hard question right now. Anthony?
Yes.
Give us an injury update.
Injury update. Well, also a little known fact, I've been wrestling with a torn meniscus since late November. And
Shredded.
even with that, the Acclaimed have reached top 4 in the rankings. So imagine if I wasn't wrestling on one leg.
That's right.
But as far as the update, I'm recovering quite well, everyone. I get all your letters, I got your emails, I know you're concerned about Anthony Bowens. It's not as long as you think. I promise you I'll be back. And when we are, the Acclaimed, we're gonna rise right back up to where we need to be.
What I'd like for you guys to do is to tell our viewers how important it is to be successful, to be a star, to make that big impression every time you walk down that ramp.
There's something different about the Acclaimed. When we walk out to the ring, first of all, we look great. We're the most handsome guys in AEW. But look, I come out with the best rap that any athlete's ever done. I'm a world-class athlete. That's hard enough as it is, but I'm a world-class rapper as well.
I'm really impressed by your ability to talk and go on and on. It's really impressive.
Thank you.
And I think making an impression for us was extremely important because we weren't a tag team before we came to AEW. We were both single stars on the independent circuit. Yes. Tony Khan saw how critically acclaimed Anthony Bowens was. So you take a critically acclaimed superstar like Anthony Bowens, you put him next to a superstar like Platinum Max, and you get the megastars that are the Acclaimed. And by our 10th match, we're main eventing Dynamite against the Young Bucks for the AEW Tag Team titles. Paul, that doesn't happen.
It's so easy for us.
It's just too easy for the Acclaimed.
I am very happy for both of you and your success. I wish you a speedy recovery.
Thank you.
I know that the fans out there are really hoping that you get back and get in the ring, and you guys keep pushing for that tag team goal. So with that, if it's okay with you two, I would like to thank our audience for tuning in.
Oh, I have so much more to say.
Yeah, we have so much more.
Well,
Paul.
I'm sure, you know what, we'll have you back at another time.
Oh,
we sure will.
That's perfect.
I mean,
You're too kind.
I think you guys are amazing.
We're so happy you're here.
I'm Paul White. That's Platinum Max Caster and the critically acclaimed Anthony Bowens. And
hug.
thanks for tuning in.
Everyone loves the Acclaim, baby.
We're hugging.
Get ready for Team Taz in tag team action. Brian Cage and Ricky Starks against Stone Rockwell and Mike Magnum.
This is a tag team contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 470 pounds, the Machine Brian Cage and Absolute Ricky Starks.
You know, I love looking at Brian Cage. Just what a powerhouse. You know, just that top tier athlete walking in there. Got that FTW championship holding it up. Part of Team Taz. Known Taz for a long time. He runs a real vicious crew.
Their opponents had a combined weight of 512 pounds, a team of Stone Rockwell and Mike Magnum.
Here, a tag team debut of Rockwell and Magnum.
I like it. Stone Rockwell. I like the name. The Adventurer. You know?
It's always an adventure trying to tie up with Brian Cage. You know, we saw earlier here, Paul, we saw Jurassic Express and how great they work together as a team. Same type of team here, two great athletes that work very, very well together. Great combination
It's
for
a
Team
great
Taz.
combination of power and athletic ability, you know? And also with Brian Cage, you've got a guy who's a seasoned veteran, who's had a lot of time, a lot of experience in the ring, been in multiple different situations. And look at that power. Not today. Good job by Mike Magnum getting out of a precarious situation.
Back elbow. Look at the agility of the big guy, the Machine. Oh, and a drop
Look
kick.
at that drop kick. And that's how the business has changed in the past 15 years. Big guys like Brian Cage, back in the day when I started, didn't have that kind of athletic ability.
Sure.
Now, all the big guys have the athletic ability.
They can get up and go is what they can do. And here's
Get
Ricky
up
Starks.
and go. Ricky Starks.
Another amazing athlete. And so full of confidence and attitude.
And he's also got a mean streak a mile wide.
Look at that, man. Takes down Stone Rockwell. And a pickup by Magnum.
Nice body slam. Good job, Magnum.
Mike Magnum hooks him.
Smart. Get your partner in. Let's see what the Adventurer can do.
Okay.
Oh, nice double axe handle to the back.
There you go, with force that time, man.
With force.
Great blow that time, man.
I love Stone Rockwell's name. It's just such a It's such a A-list marquee name. I like Stone Rockwell.
Yeah, it is. And not only that, Stone Rockwell is throwing some pretty lethal punches here.
Yeah, he
and
is.
blows, man.
He's got the great name, and he's backing it up with those legs. And there's Ricky Starks firing back.
Yep. Blocked it. Good right cross by Rockwell. And a running pump kick.
Ricky Starks always thinking.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice back elbow.
Here's Rockwell again. And a tag has been made by Brian Cage.
I don't think Stone Rockwell, I don't think he saw the tag.
And here comes the machine. He's got him. He's going to catch
that didn't
Starks.
work out right.
Watch out. Spin kick. Front kick.
Look
Thrust
at
kick.
that flexibility.
Oh, gosh.
It's not fair, a guy to have legs like that and be that flexible.
And going to be a double suplex here. No, Rockwell slipped
Rockwell
behind.
got out
He
of
rolls
it.
him up.
He rolls him up.
Well, and Ricky Starks one step ahead here.
Got to clear the ring. Got to clear the table before you can have dinner, fellas.
Wait, you know what? We have seen the problems with Team Taz before, and now
Great
we're
spear by
seeing
Ricky Starks.
a little bit of it right now, Paul.
Yeah, you know, you got to handle that business before the match or after the match, not during.
Oh, massive power bomb
With authority.
from the machine. He's not done. He is not done, man. I tell you.
There he is.
Wow, I thought maybe he was going to
like
go for his
that.
drill claw, but he didn't.
No, he actually got his partner back in. That's the leadership of Brian Cage, knowing, look, we're a team, we got to work together.
Yeah, there you go. I agree. And Rochambeau. 1, 2, and 3. Teamwork from Team Taz. I like it.
The winners of this match, Brian Cage and Ricky Starks.
Your team's only as good as you make your partner.
Very well said, Paul. And I tell you, we've talked about the Team Taz problems. Didn't show it there.
Almost had a breakdown.
Almost, but they came together. And if they can continue to come together under the guidance of Taz, they're going to continue to be a force. Take a look at this again.
Rochambeau,
Man.
it's all over for our action star, Stone Rockwell. And your winner, the team of Ricky Starks and Brian Cage.
Team Taz wins it. And now cheering a little bit, soaking in the celebration, posing. Winners here on Elevation. In women's action, are you ready for Abadon? You better be. She's going up against Sky Blue next.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from the Black Hills, Abadon!
No, Tony, I think I left something in my car. I needed. Oh my. Okay. I left something in my car.
Yeah, what was it?
My courage, because it just got up and ran.
You know what? If Abadon can scare Paul White,
I'm terrified.
yeah, just we have to say this, and she's one of the top female wrestlers in AEW, but she has a presence like none other.
She's an incredible competitor, but her presence literally scares me.
Yeah, can scare you in broad daylight.
Her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, Sky Blue.
Sky Blue, a little wink to the camera, casually.
Yeah, I think that wink was she just got caught by that camera where she had that look of fear on her face. Abadon, incredible competitor, really unique, her own style. But man, does that character give you I just feel the fear shoot up my spine when I see that.
We've seen Sky Blue a couple of times here in AEW.
Yep, she's got a few championships in Illinois.
She really does. Great competitor, young competitor. Look at this. She knows, anybody knows that you get it. Watch out.
Yeah. You know what? This is the one time I'd like to see a zebra get eaten.
That's Frank Gastineau, who's a pretty good guy. He had to back away from that. Look at
the strength of Abadon. Just carrying Sky Blue like she's a sack lunch.
Oh!
Spinning backbreaker across the thigh. Wow. Look at that hand on the throat. Abadon is just vicious.
I just think that there's something wrong there. I know it's intimidation.
It works.
Yeah, it does.
Man, my voice is even squeaky.
Yeah. Here comes Sky Blue with a pump kick. It found its mark. I think Sky doesn't know what to do. She's going to do a, handspring into a forearm shot.
Stay on her, Sky Blue. Stay on her. Don't take your foot off the gas. Oh, she's pulling her own head up. That's just creepy. That's just creepy.
Oh, and runs through her with a lariat as well. And a pickup. Release German that time, and Sky Blue is seeking shelter in a corner.
Oh, double knees right to the collarbones. Just jars the whole back of that neck.
Again.
Nice snapmare.
Snapmared her over. Big cross body.
That is so intimidating, Tony.
Look at this. Clapping her hands together and just shoving her opponent's face in the ring.
Yeah, it's like the fans are supporting her, and then she's not right.
No, she's not. But she is a presence. She is a force. Here comes Sky Blue. Little
Good
drop
job,
kick.
Sky Blue. Kick to the knee.
Yeah.
Take Abadon up for feet.
And up. And Abadon. Oh, boy. Abadon ended that.
Yeah, Abadon's the one, if you get her down, you just got to stay on her, not let her get up. You know, you can't, you have to defeat your opponent, but when they're a little bit crazy, you have to defeat that too.
Sky Blue trying to hook to keep from out of this one. This is the cemetery driver. And that is probably it. 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match,
Cemetery driver.
Abadon.
Just shriek right on through the 1, 2, 3.
It's that freaks me out. That just, it's like that scary part of a movie where I'll get up and leave the room.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah.
Not a horror movie fan, huh?
No.
Here's the cemetery driver again, Paul.
Well executed. Shoulder hitting the back of the skull. Sky Blue's out. 3 count. Yeah, believe me, if there's a noise outside, I'm not going to walk outside and find out what it is. I'm not that guy.
Wow, how about that? The winner is Abadon.
Coming up next, you got to love him, Orange Cassidy versus Prince Kai.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from wherever, weighing whatever, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
You know, Tony, in a short amount of time, Orange Cassidy has become one of my favorite competitors to watch here in AEW. Such an original style, but don't be mistaken by that lackadaisical attitude that he's giving you right now, because he's serious and he can get the job done real quick. Just love it. Taking the coat off, nice and slow. So, future so bright, he's got to wear shades.
Wow, how about that? What we got? Well, this is Prince Kai.
Prince Kai. All right.
Also has Prince Charming on the back of his tights.
Prince Charming, I dig it.
He hands Mike Posey a note, who hands to Justin Roberts. Justin.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you, weighing in at 200 glorious golden pounds, he is known as Prince Charming to all the ladies and the most handsome man in pro wrestling to everyone else. Here is the one, the only Prince Kai.
Okay.
All right, well, this is elevation. Hell, elevate your career, right?
Elevate your career, why not?
Give it a shot, man.
And if you can get yourself over, get yourself over.
Yeah, there you go. But you know what? The bell is not sounded yet.
He's basking in his glory, but, you know, I don't know, Orange Cassidy's going to take this.
He's soaking it in. Yeah, you just... Holy hell. Okay, we got it. Ring the bell. Oh, thank goodness. So, and up in a beach break. A beach break. 1, 2, 3. See ya.
The winner of this match, freshly squeezed orange, Cassidy.
I love it.
Had his moment, didn't he?
Right here you see Cassidy just snatch him up. There's a beach break. Managed to keep his sunglasses on. Gets the 3 count on the most handsome Prince Charming.
Yeah.
You know, that might have been the easiest match I've got to call on Elevation. I don't even think I could mess that one up.
Orange Cassidy wins. Tag team action on deck. The Dark Order's Alex Reynolds and Colt Cabana against Private Party. Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy. Of course, Matt Hardy will be at ringside.
Oh my God, is that Private Party?
This is a tag team contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. From Brooklyn, New York, at a combined weight of 353 pounds, Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn, Private Party.
Private Party having fun. They're dancing. They're happy to give 30% away to Matt Hardy, but you know what? Matt Hardy's making a move, making him happen.
Well, he's making them happen. He has revitalized this team. I'm not going to say I really agree with their change of attitude because I've known Mark Quinn and Isaiah for, well, a couple of years now. Two of them, at one time, two of the nicest, hardest working young men. This is what money does to you, I guess, right?
Yeah. Or Matt Hardy.
Or Matt Hardy. Hardy Family Office.
Join the Dark Order.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 438 pounds, the team of Alex Reynolds and Colt Boom Boom Cabana.
Well, and there you see a -1 out with Dark Order.
Join the Dark Order.
The issue with Matt Hardy and Dark Order, well established. Certainly had a lot to do with Hangman Adam Page and his allegiance. And now we're going to see him go at it here on Elevation.
Yeah, it's kind of unique to see Alex Reynolds and Colt Cabana together. You know, I got the opportunity to interview John Silver a while ago and really enjoyed hearing that young man's story. Hopefully I'll get a chance to sit down and talk with Alex Reynolds too.
We see -1, he's out, we understand, recording footage for Sandy Guevara's vlog.
We're going to have to teach -1 that right now he's already a veteran because he keeps the camera on himself. Veteran move.
Yeah, it is.
Get myself over. Love it.
All right, should be a great matchup. We've got some fine athletes in the ring and, of course, on the outside as well. And the issue with the Hardy Family Office and the Dark Order, is it settled? Maybe not. And I just want to say this right now. Stay away from the damn announce table. Watch out.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And here we go. Look at Isaiah.
Well, that's that Matt Hardy coaching. You see an opportunity, you seize it. Alex Reynolds got busy jaw-jacking with the referee. Colt Cabana was upset. Whatever it was, I don't know, but Private Party ended up with the advantage. A little showboating there.
Wow, that is so unlike it. Now he made a mistake, and now Alex Reynolds runs away. That was just a running shoulder block that time by Reynolds, and a drop kick. Alex Reynolds with great agility, great athletic ability by Reynolds, and now that puts Cassidy on the floor, right at the feet of the Dark Order. Oh man, a shove of Evil Uno.
Yeah, I don't understand the logic behind that. You know, you've got, 5 guys in -1 out there. Whoa. Maybe that's not the place to start some controversy.
Guess what? They've been thrown out.
No.
Yes, they have.
They got that is brilliant.
That is.
That is brilliant. That's Matt Hardy coaching right there. That's a veteran move. Start the controversy. Let them get caught by the ref. They get booted. Now who has the advantage?
Well,
Private Party.
Private Party. Good call, man. And so here we go. There goes the Dark Order. They didn't want to get a fine from AEW and referee Mike Posey.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
boy.
No money goes to the referees. No money.
Tag.
Nice tag by Alex Reynolds. Cole Cabana in. Big running lariat. Assisted by Alex Reynolds. Big elbow drop. Dropping all that weight right across the chest.
Here's another cover. 1, 2.
Kick out.
Obviously, normally we see John Silver and Alex Reynolds together. John Silver still nursing a shoulder injury.
From that incredible match he had with Darby Allin for that
Absolute.
TNT championship.
Absolute drop toe hold, nicely done. Good float over that time by the one and only Boom Boom.
Boom, boom. The drop toe hold.
I love how he has a target on his elbow pad. It's like, I'm going to put the elbow right there.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever gets the job done.
Anyway, John Silver will be back in action, we understand, very, very quickly.
Hope so. I had a great interview with that young man.
it was
I really
tremendous.
enjoyed talking to him and his story and Alex Reynolds' story. Back elbow. Clothesline over the top. Here goes Alex showing some of that agility.
Whoa, Tope Suicida coming outside, sending Isaiah back. And Quinn, or it's Quinn actually sending him back.
Yeah, Matt's not stupid. Ref's back's turned. That's Matt Hardy.
Wow, with force.
Hands
Alex
in the
Reynolds.
pockets. Look at him. I'm not doing anything. I'm
Yeah.
just standing here, sir. I'm just standing here. I'm not involved.
And unfortunately, Cabana not helping matters out there. But again, emotions get the best of you a lot of times. I understand.
Nice moonsault.
Moonsault by Isaiah Cassidy and a little bit of
Back
showmanship.
handstand. You know, Matt's done a real good job with these guys and really accentuating their talents and bringing up their confidence. But you got to wonder in the long run, when you make a deal with the devil, what happens to your soul?
I just wonder if they check their pay stubs. Just, you know.
They better.
Yeah,
but I guarantee you, Matt's smart enough of a bookkeeper. It won't matter if they check him or not.
Okay.
You know?
Hey, you might be right there. Reynolds finally gets back in, and here's Isaiah Cassidy.
I'm just so
again.
glad I didn't invest when Matt wanted to buy some apartment complexes years ago. I'm glad I ducked out of that one.
We go back.
I could have started being the first member of the family office and not even know it.
Hurt him, Isaiah. Bad choices, what Matt Hardy was saying to Reynolds. He's talking about being a part of the Dark Order.
Yeah, he's got the propaganda machine working ringside,
sure
that's
does.
for sure.
Great vertical suplex into a pinning combination, and only a 2 that time.
You got to look at how Private Party's grown, their execution, their teamwork, and just the in-ring maturity of keeping their opponent on their side of the ring, quick tags in and out. Listens to that ringside instruction by Matt Hardy. You know, Matt Hardy's probably got the most tag team experience, probably of anyone here in AEW, at a championship level.
Sure.
You know, so good part on Private Party, you know, and they're always doing that diss track. You see that? They're trying to bait Cole Cabana, get the Zebra to turn his back, and then they can double up on the damage.
It works, and it's all a product of being with Matt Hardy, and we talked about their confidence that they exude. I mean, we're talking about 2 kids that pulled one of the biggest upsets ever in AEW when in the first round of here's a roll-up, 1, 2, first round of the tag team tournament, they upset the Young Bucks, the #1 seed. And they showed their athleticism, their ability was on display there, and now with Matt Hardy, well,
Sky's the limit.
Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking the same thing, Paul.
You know, we're becoming best friends with,
Oh, man.
that was a vicious knee to the chin. Wow.
Reynolds trying to get to the corner, and there is Quinn. A tag is made, and here comes the big guy.
Boom, boom.
Colt Cabana sends them together. Here he goes again, head of steam, ducks the lariat. Wow.
That was impressive. I didn't expect that from Cole Cabana. Great job. Nice jab, sticking those right in the chin. Uh-oh.
Flip, flop, fly. Oh, and he got caught. Isaiah's the one that got caught. Mark Quinn goes down with a point of the elbow. And the Superman press. 1, 2. All right, so Superman drop.
Yeah.
Splash.
Yeah, Superman splash.
Okay.
Yeah. Cabana's teasing Matt about counting cash.
That's exactly what he's doing. Here we go again in the knife edge shop.
Nice forearm shiver to the side of the chin.
Mark Quinn is out on his feet seemingly here, man.
Looks like Private Party's about to get shut down. Handspin.
We
Step over in Seguri.
We spoke too soon, Paul.
Well, when you're that young and that athletic, your recovery time is so much faster.
Here's a pickup by Cabana.
Cabana snuck in and took that free one. Elbows to the chin.
Sends him over.
Right back.
They were looking for silly string that time, and down goes Isaiah. Mark Quinn trying to roll him up. Oh, boy.
No look, backflip, kick to the head. I'm sure that's got a name, and I don't know it.
Down goes Reynolds. Here comes Mark Quinn again. Man, great action here, and Cabana's in trouble. Oh, 450. 1, 2, no!
You know, I'm really impressed with Private Party, how they're working together. You know, there's been a few instances in this match when, you know, things could have gone really bad for them. They kept their composure. They turned it around. That coaching from Matt Hardy is really showing, especially right now.
Forearm shot.
Cabana's hurting right now.
Absolutely. Moved him out of the way. I don't know if a tag was made there or not. Forearm shot.
I think so, Tony. I think when he pulled him out of the way, that was a tag.
I believe so. Spinning discus elbow that time by... Oh, look at that. That's a John Silver, Alex Reynolds move. And there's a Superman.
He's not legal. He's not legal.
No, he's not legal.
Legal guy's
1,
in.
2, 3.
The winners of this match, Private Party.
See, he doesn't know what happened. Like we said, the tag had been made, right?
Tag had been made. Yeah, that's that Matt Hardy. I'm telling you, those little things, those little tricks and things to look for in a match, those opportunities, that's great coaching from Matt Hardy. That's veteran experience coming through for Private Party, pulling out a nice victory against Cole Cabana and Alex Reynolds.
Absolutely. So the Hardy family office pulls one over on Dark Order. Winners here on Elevation.
Coming up next in women's competition here on Elevation, Shauna Reed versus Thunder Rosa.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. From the graveyards of Tijuana, Mexico, this is Thunder Rosa!
Thunder Rosa coming in here.
Tell you,
love her energy, Tony.
man, I do too, and I love her ability. I mean, she really, regardless, male, female, she is one of the toughest.
Tough, great work. You know, my dad used to say tougher than a bag of hammers.
There you go.
Her opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, Shauna Reed.
Shauna Reed in her second match here in AEW, 0-1. She better be prepared because she's got a buzzsaw across the ring from her here.
A very experienced buzzsaw.
Look at this, man. Just great, good go by, good standing
go by.
switch. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Thunder Rosa putting her on the ground, controlling the game. Nice counter. Reversal, going for the hammerlock.
Yeah, man.
Thunder Rosa got back on top with it. Flipped her over.
Why is it always when we see great mat wrestling skills, you and I just really, we love it. We light up, man. It's just...
Oh, look at that. Now, well, we love it because that's the true art of what we do, you know? That's the showmanship is all great, but when you get down to it, getting on that mat and wrestling, that's what we love,
yeah.
I think. I appreciate it. One, because I can't do it, you know? But I really appreciate just the skill and the wherewithal to know exactly where you are in the ring. There's a lot happening there. It's easy to talk out here on the outside and this and that and the other, but in that ring, things are happening a lot faster. Double shotgun drop kick to the chin, Thunder Rosa.
Only got a 1 count, and Shauna Reed quickly out of it. We heard from Cincinnati, Ohio, this young lady, and what a draw she has going up against Thunder Rosa here, because again, Thunder Rosa just stays on you. Yeah, and I love that aggressiveness, man.
And again for Shauna Reed, because the only way you get better is to wrestle people better than you know? And you never know. Lightning in a bottle, something might happen. She might get a chance to really make an upset and make a name for herself.
Shauna Reed, who made her debut a week ago on AEW Dark against Dr. Britt Baker. So you get Dr. Britt Baker, you get Thunder Rosa in your first 2 matches here in AEW. How about that?
You're doing something right, because later, all that experience will add up and she'll start getting some W's. May get one tonight.
It'll help. Let's see. Thunder Rosa's being relentless here. And Shauna pushed her off.
Look at the viciousness of Shanna. She's really sticking those boots in.
Rapid fire kicks. Here she comes. And again, Thunder Rosa now. Some trouble. A good cover. Only got a 1 count, though.
Good instincts on Shanna. She understands the name of the game. Pinning your opponent. Dragging her out of the corner so she couldn't get a hand or a foot on the ropes. And, of course, Thunder Rosa just showing that resiliency, that toughness. You know, you just take the gas off Thunder Rosa a little bit, she's going to come right back and get in your face.
A couple body blows that time, then a snapmare takeover. Kicked her in the back. And so Bryce Risberg said 1, 2, said get her out of the corner. He just drags her out of the corner to the center of the ring. Great matchup here. Really enjoying this one. Because every time Thunder Rosa wrestles, we enjoy it.
Wow. I appreciate Thunder Rosa because she comes out every time with 110%
Exactly. Effort. I agree with that, Paul. I was thinking the same thing early when she walked out. The effort she puts into her matches.
The effort that she puts in everything that she does. That's, if you're a younger talent, male or female, you should really look at someone like Thunder Rosa and understand what she's doing and why she's doing it. Nice double underhook.
1, 2, and no, and Reed's out.
You know, you can learn a lot by watching people that are successful. And one thing when you watch Thunder Rosa, you can learn one thing, effort.
Right. Of course, we bring this up every time, and, well, we should. Every time we see Thunder Rosa or Britt Baker, we think about the Lights Out match.
What a match.
That is just an amazing match, and we can't talk enough about it, to be honest with you.
Well, that's one of those matches that goes down in history. Where were you when that happened?
You're right, exactly.
Nice.
Look at that. Thunder Rosa.
Countered that and rolled right over it.
Great counter. 1, 2, and turned that into a pinning combination. How about that?
Well, you saw what happened. As soon as Thunder Rosa got the leverage countered, she shot in, flipped that shoulder over, and tried to name of the game, pin your opponent. Uh-oh, this is all over now.
It's got her up and down with her package pile driver that time. 1, 2, 3, and another win for Thunder Rosa.
There is your winner, Thunder Rosa.
Boy, she gets it done. Anyway, any means necessary and possible, Thunder Rosa gets it done. Love watching her wrestle.
From the graveyards of Tijuana, another win for Thunder Rosa. Next, we get to see the best friends back in action with Orange Cassidy at their side against Kip Sackett and Hayden Backlund.
This is a tag team bout set for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 418 pounds, Chuck Taylor, Trent, Best Friends.
Come on, Trent.
You know, Tony, the way you and I are working together, pretty soon we're going to be able to call ourselves best friends.
I like that, man.
I think JR might get hot at us.
Well, I want to get to the point where our friendship, when I have a problem, I say, see my friend Paul.
Yeah, I'm always there for that. Count on me.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got it, buddy. That's your get-out-of-trouble-free card.
Damn right it is.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 385 pounds, the team of Kip Sackett and Hayden Backlund.
Sackett and Backlund together against Best Friends. Best Friends making their way back up the chain here. Of course, we talked about the fact that we haven't seen Trent quite a while based on that injury at the hands of Miro, but he's back after 177 days off. Maybe I'm getting that wrong, but it's been a long time. You can still see bruising that he has had in his right bicep. So,
You know, that's the thing. When you have an injury like that, sometimes that injury, even though you're cleared, it's still in the back of your mind.
Right.
So now Trent's experienced enough to know that you got to let that go. Just get in there and do the work, and your body will take care of the rest. Nice go behind.
sure.
Nice takedown. Float over. Trent showing having a little fun here at Kid Sackett's expense.
Well, they've come back together. Of course, Orange Cassidy there at ringside with them. They've come back together with a little bit of an attitude, and there's nothing wrong with that. They always were fun-loving guys, but it seems like even more so now. Just feeling good, you know, about being back together, right?
Being back together, feeling good, getting everybody working on the same page, you know, and looking at potential. Wow, what a lariat. Wow. That tore Kid Sackett's head off.
It really did.
I guess that pectoral muscle's fine if you're throwing lariats like that. Yeah, but I can tell the best friends right now are thinking about tag team gold. You know, they had a taste of it, and I got a feeling they want it back.
Pick up. Dropped you on his head, so we're going to see Backlund get in. Here comes Hayden.
Born to wrestle, he told me.
Yes, yeah, with that last name.
With that last name, born to wrestle or run for office, one of the two.
There you go. Oh, boy.
Oh, that was just obscene.
A little soul food that time.
That soul food and that teamwork. These guys are back in the ring together. They're feeling that chemistry. That's a good thing. Oh, the railing right to the gut. That's the thing when you got a great partner that you're working well with. You know, you get that unconscious competence going where things are happening and you guys aren't even talking or thinking about it. You're just making it work.
Oh, boy. Package pile driver. And another one for good measure. Cover that man. He's done. 1, 2, 3.
A little aggressive cover by Trent. That forearm across the chin.
The winners of this match.
I'm feeling a little bit of an attitude from Trent. Are you seeing that, Tony?
Yes, I am. And there's nothing wrong with it, man.
No, hey, if you don't believe in you, nobody else will.
Again, look at this. Pile driver city, buddy. Best friends win again. They are back there together and looking better than ever. Along with Orange Cassidy here on Dark.
You know, Orange Cassidy's so funny. And when he wins a match, he doesn't want his hand raised. But when he's at ringside with best friends, he's trying to get his hand raised. I love it.
Got to give the people what they want.
Or keep them guessing.
A win again for best friends. This one on Elevation.
Up next on Elevation Women's Action, Layla Hirsh with Rio Mizunami versus the native beast Nyla Rose with Matty Rinkowski with Vicky Guerrero ringside.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy. I know that, boys.
Cuts like a knife.
Oh, it sure does. It'll haunt you, too.
Look
Who
at
are you? What are you even doing here? A
You know, I asked that
5-year-old has
question,
better
too.
announcing skills than you do! Get out of my ring!
Okay, well, Justin doing the right thing. Go ahead, Vicky.
Introducing the team of Matty Rinkowski and the fiercest woman in all of professional wrestling, the native beast, Nyla Rose!
My eardrums hurt.
Wow, what a team, man. Nyla Rose, the native beast. Matty Rinkowski
Stand
only.
up and applaud! Get your asses up and stand up!
Oh, please.
All of you!
Okay. And Matty Rinkowski, only a year and a half, but very talented young lady.
Oh, man.
That's not a laugh. That's a cackle.
That's a cackle.
That's what it is.
That's a cackle. I've known Vicky a long time.
Oh, I have too.
Yeah. Living proof that Eddie Guerrero was the toughest man in the world.
All right. Should be a great feature matchup here on Elevation.
And their opponents, the team of legit Layla Hirsh and Rio Mizunami.
Legit. Layla Hirsch, a little bit of attitude. Of course, she has as her partner all attitude.
I love it.
Yeah.
Rio Mizunami, I just love her swagger. She's walking in like the boss, applesauce. I love it. And I love she's giving Layla Hirsch a little flavor too, you know, the shooter.
Yeah.
Legit.
Absolutely. Mutual respect between these two after their match a few weeks ago.
Oh man, they went at it. They're going to be a real effective team. I'm excited to see what they do.
All right, Rinkowski, they're having some fun, I guess. I don't know what they're talking about, but I mean, if you're smiling because you're a lot taller than Layla Hirsch, that's what it is.
That smile's going to get changed real soon.
There you go. Good go behind takedown.
Now who's taller?
Yeah, exactly. Rinkowski, rangy back elbows that time, trying to get out of it. Hirsch just will not let go.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. There you go.
She didn't want any part of Rio Mizunami.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone run to the corner to make a tag.
No.
I've seen him go to the corner and make a tag.
No, she ran to the corner.
It was a dead sprint.
She ran out of that corner like she stole something.
That's right.
You know, Tony, this is actually a rematch from the finals of the Women's Eliminator Tournament.
Yeah, and
look at these two go at each other. This is just insane.
And this means they know each other quite well. And there's an issue. There's no question that Nyla Rose has with Rio Mizunami.
No, I got a feeling they're not in the same book club.
No, I agree. You're just not going to win in this women's division if you try to collide with Nyla Rose in a shoulder block. You're going to go down.
No, Nyla's got that athletic ability.
Yeah, too much momentum, man.
You know, she knows how to use her size.
That's right. That's a good point, Paul. Size. There's a tag. A blind tag's been made here. Oh, and how about that? Nyla is upset. 1-2. Rinkowski trying to pick up the pieces.
She was looking at that camera getting a smile, and she thought she was going to get a W.
Yeah, absolutely. I was talking about knowing how to use your size, and you're an expert on that. You can be big, but sometimes you just don't know what to do with it.
Right.
And that's what Nyla Rose can do.
Nyla Rose is very experienced in using her size to her advantage, when getting that momentum going and letting that size work to your advantage, you know. That's a great thing. When you learn how to do that, the doors open for a lot of opportunities. Uh-oh. Oh, Rio's getting excited now.
Yeah, Rio gets, we've seen this from her. She just kicks it into high gear here.
All right.
And absorbs everything.
I don't know if Matty Rinkowski wants to get into this kind of business in a trade-off with Rio. This is like tuning up the band for Rio. Right now, she's getting fired up.
To the midsection, Rinkowski.
Oh, did you feel that?
Yes, you could feel it.
Wow.
And obviously, Rinkowski felt it. Rinkowski needs to get out of harm's way here. And she has no defense at all for it. She's back into a corner, and that's a wrong place to be with Mizunami.
Mizunami's got the band fired up. She's playing a tune.
And she's winding up with a left here. Watch out. Oh. You talking about ring presence.
Is she miming? Is that a mime?
I don't know.
Or is that just Rio being Rio?
And that is really ticking off Nyla Rose here. She was screaming, don't do it. 1, 2, no, 2 count. Rinkowski's out.
Good survival instincts on Matty Rinkowski.
Yeah.
Kick out on that 2 count. After that barrage of blistering, thunderous chops to the chest.
All right, here's the tag. Hirsh is in. Rinkowski pinned up against the ropes. Double team here. Pick up into a power slam. They're not done yet.
Oh boy, here we go.
Great team. Look at Layla Hirsh up top. Sent down by Rio Mizunami. 1, 2, and Nyla Rose breaks up the count.
Pretty impressive athleticism from Layla Hirsh.
And Layla Hirsh.
Well, she's in trouble now.
Yep.
Double team, Matty and Nyla Rose, double suplex.
Here's a cover by Rinkowski. Got both legs hooked, but 2 count for Hirsh. Do it again. 1, 2. Not a bad idea to go right back to it, Paul.
No, sometimes you can get that done. Because if an opponent expends all their energy kicking out the first time, they might not have enough to do it the second time.
Man.
You know? Oh, that was just uncalled for.
Paintbrush and a cackle.
I've actually been slapped by that hand.
Oh, man.
It'll ring your bell.
And here's cover 1, 2, got both legs, and Hirsh again, that strong legs, or those strong legs and lower body just kicked out of it.
Yeah, right now Rinkowski just needs to keep her composure.
Try to pump kick that time. Speaking of a pump.
Oh, there's the arm bar. It's on.
That's it. The arm bar, cross arm breaker, if you will, and quickly Rinkowski says, yes, it's over.
The winners of this match, Rio Mizunami and legit Layla Hirsh.
And that's the thing when you're dealing with a shooter, all they need is an opportunity.
Sure. I'm telling you, this is a heck of a team.
I like it.
I do too.
I like it. It's got that great, unique style. Like Rio gives Layla a little confidence, a little swagger.
Here's the miss of the pump kick.
She saw that arm, hooked it, dropped right in, locked it in deep. And right there, Matty knew it was time to get out of town. There's no getting out of that.
You said all you need is an opportunity to get the armbar on, and she did. Layla Hirsh and Rio are your winners.
Well, the drama continues here on Elevation. Up next, we have Aaron Solo with QT Marshall and Nick Camarado against Austin Gunn. Nightmare Family versus the Factory. Austin Gunn's got Colton Gunn on his side.
This contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing 206 pounds, Austin Gunn.
Here he is, Austin Gunn.
That's a really different look I've seen from Austin Gunn. Usually when he comes out, I mean, he's all smiles, laughing, having a good time. I mean, he just dropped his first hip-hop solo album called All Alone. With this drama, he's serious, ready for business.
And there's a lot of drama going on in the Nightmare Factory and the Factory. Speaking of the Factory, let's go back to the one and only Justin Roberts.
And his opponent from South San Francisco, California, weighing 175 pounds, Aaron Solo.
Well, Aaron Solo, along with QT Marshall and Nick Camarado.
Wow, that's a monster dressed in white right there. What's going on here? QT's giving Nick a look. What's Nick doing with the stairs?
Well, remember what happened in the attack on Cody? They used those stairs, and Camarado. I don't know what I don't know if this is a show of intimidation.
Is this like foreshadowing? They plan on using this?
Maybe they plan on using it again. Little fist bump to Aaron Solo. Oh, look at this.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, the head. It looked at his eyes. It took his
Look
eyes.
at Austin Gunn out of the gate.
There
He's
you go.
on fire.
Absolutely he is, and he should be for what happened. They are members of the Nightmare Factory. They are friends of Cody. And look at that, staring right at QT, who's on his throne.
Smug.
Looking like Tony Soprano,
There
sitting
he is.
outside of Satralis. Whoa, and running out of the corner. He just decapitated him.
Austin Gunn sent that message to QT. You did this. This is happening because of you.
You got a guy like Nick Camarado outside, you can be intimidating as you want. It's not to say that QT Marshall himself is not, because he is a great athlete, but
Absolutely.
Camarado, look at the size of the guy, my God.
He's frightening.
He really is.
He's not the kind of guy you're going to borrow a cup of sugar from.
No, not at all. A little cautious look over there by Austin Gunn. There you see Colton.
Smart, second generation. He knows to keep his eye on where he is. Oh, upset about that.
Wow, man.
Family, he said.
Yeah. I mean, these are scars that happen on Dynamite that are running very, very deep here, Paul. We're talking about people who are friends, who train together.
They rode together.
Yeah.
They were building that together.
Right.
And then with QT Marshall's antics,
Yeah.
families broken up, and now the kids have picked sides and they're fighting.
And Aaron Solo has, well, I don't know if it's a change of attitude. We are seeing a different side of him. That probably, you've mentioned this before. If that attitude is new, it probably was always there at the beginning.
Oh, it was always there. When you get an attitude like that, it's somewhere deep inside, and all you need is an excuse to bring it out.
Look at this, right in front of QT Marshall.
There are so many messages being sent here. Just the unempathetic look on QT Marshall's face, just, he doesn't care. And I've known him laugh and hang out. He's had dinners with Austin Gunn.
1, 2, and a 2 count after somewhat of a brainbuster suplex that time by Solo.
Yeah, Solo's got a lot of tricks in his bag, without a doubt. You know, right now, Austin needs to try to get his momentum going. We know how fast Austin Gunn can be. He gets his speed up. He can make a lot of things happen.
See QT over there just, wow, big elbow that time. Down
Big
goes Austin Gunn.
Caught Austin right in the bottom of the chin, snapped his head back. Might have rang his bell a little bit there. See, Solo could have gone for a cover there. Instead, he wants to mount and intimidate. This is a match. You try to beat your opponent. Oh, yeah, they're just, you know, it's like they're fighting, talking trash.
Elbow up, back elbow, found its mark again.
Whoa! Austin Gunn brought that one. He yelled on that when he brought it through so hard.
So Gunn back up.
Colton firing up his little brother.
And Austin is responding. That's 3 of them.
Austin Gunn's got those big arms, big biceps and triceps, just swinging it through right across Solo's chin.
Big uppercut, here he comes again. Oh, Solo missed that one.
Look at that leg trip.
Yeah.
Austin's so fast. That flip over face bump. Solo's.
Oh, wait a second. The big guy is up. You just need to, yeah, stay away from him.
Focus on the ring, Austin.
Absolutely.
Focus on the ring. In Seguri from Solo. Yep, he's got those quick feet.
That 1, that's 2, and that's not 3.
Good kick out, Austin.
And you could just see the reaction of QT Marshall there. Oh, and look at, oh, Colton getting in the face of.
Big high knee from Nick Camarado.
And Nick Camarado, oh!
Colton Gunn's an athlete, Nick. You might want to think twice about charging him.
Absolutely, moved out of the way that time. There you see him. Oh, look at that. QT just calling the shots.
Oh, well, he's calling the shot.
Yeah, he said, Solo, take him out. Good turnaround that time. The quick draw out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, and he won it.
The winner of this match, Austin Gunn.
That's why Austin Gunn calls it the quick draw, because he didn't pull it off just that quick. Wow, things didn't turn out that well for Mr. Marshall.
Look at that. He told
Tony, watch this here. Watch how fast Austin spins that into that quick draw, cups the head, swings his hips through, hooks the leg deep, all the weight on the chest, pinning the shoulders. Great cover, great win, great fight, because that was a fight.
in his first AEW singles match, a win for Austin Gunn.
First of many more to come, I bet.
It's time to see in action once again. All Ego Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky against the team of Carly Bravo and Dean Alexander.
Reach for the sky. Flex on your dreams.
This is a tag team contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring weighing 433 pounds, the team of All Ego, Ethan Page, and the face of the revolution, Scorpio Sky.
There they are, Tony.
And they've become quite a team in a short period of time. Interesting view to be seeing them watching on when Sting is in the ring during Dynamite. But I guess that's a story that we'll just have to follow maybe in the weeks to come. But here is All Ego Ethan Page, who's made quite a name for himself, and the face of the Revolution himself, Scorpio Sky.
Their opponents weighing 431 pounds, a team of Carly Bravo and Dean Alexander.
Carly Bravo, Dean Alexander, both trained at the Nightmare Factory, both students of Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, and both obviously embroiled in that story there as well.
A little bit of that drama.
Yeah.
QT Marshall, your favorite.
Yeah, boy, I'm telling you.
That doesn't put a sour bite in your stomach.
Yeah.
Nothing does.
And
Nice
then
lock up here. Scorpio Sky, Carly Bravo.
This guy showing his amateur background there. Great takedown. He just muscled him up and down that time.
Yeah, I love to see that when those guys break out that amateur background. They put hundreds and hundreds of hours in on the mat. They should showcase it in this form.
Yeah, Carly just literally trying to shake it off there.
He's telling himself that's all good.
There you go. I don't blame him.
No, it's whatever you got to do to keep the confidence
Exactly.
going.
You got to self-motivate.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, and Ethan Page not shutting up there on the side. Great shoulder block.
Oh, he likes the sound of his own voice.
Apparently so. Here goes Sky over the top. And look at Carly Bravo, some athleticism. Getting up high,
Saw
ducking
that one.
down. Moving fast. Oh, boy. Got him, almost got him down, and the second blow did. Trying to make it 3 straight wins for this duo here on Elevation.
Well, All Ego wants to tag in.
Yeah,
There we
man.
go.
I think you can, when you use the word ego here, Paul, you can use it for both men.
Oh, well, yeah, this is the ego dose crew.
It's good.
You know, nice lock up here. Dean Alexander getting backed in the corner by All Ego Ethan Page. Clean break. Ah, you knew he'd go for it. Good job, Dean Alexander, firing up in the corner. Best way to shut up a loudmouth is to punch him
Absolutely.
in the loudmouth.
Wow.
I can't really give the guy a hard time when he backs it up with something like that.
What is it about Dean Alexander that reminds me of Lance Storm early in his career? Is the haircut? I don't know.
I think it's the haircut.
Yeah.
You know, similar body types.
Right.
Although Lance Storm, I think, you know, what I remember, Lance Storm was extremely jacked and shredded back in the day.
Of course he was. It's probably the haircut, and also had just this real surly attitude about him.
Surly attitude definitely goes
Yeah.
with Lance Storm, definitely. You know, and I know my friend Lance Storm will appreciate me saying how jacked and shredded he was.
Yes, I'm sure he will, and of course another tip of the cap to him because he is one of the greats of all time. I don't think there's any question.
No, he's definitely, if you get a chance to spend some time with him, you'll learn something.
Yep.
Dean Alexander following through with that short arm lariat there.
And good teamwork here. Look, oh, wow.
Carly Bravo, that's a smart one.
Yeah, take him down. Double
Knock the
team here.
loudmouth off the apron.
How about a double drop kick stereo from either side?
Like that. Stereo.
There you go. And a tag back in, and with Ethan Page still being uh-oh. Page, Carly Bravo too close to him. And down goes Carly Bravo in a heap. Meanwhile,
Well, Scorpio Sky hit Dean Alexander from behind. This thing, you get worried about what's happening on the floor, you miss what's happening in the ring.
and
Oh,
there
he's got that heel lock.
Yeah, the heel hook is on, and that's it. Alexander taps out.
Reach, roller, sky. Full flex on your dreams.
The winners of this match, Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky.
You know, we've seen Scorpio Sky hang on to that hold. I mean, he did that against Darby Allin. He'll hold on to that heel lock and just inflict more pain than necessary. Here's the thing, when a guy taps out, let go. You know, the match is won, it's been called. To hold on to it, that's just disrespectful and flat out rude.
Now, and this is not needed. He's going to put him up in the ego's edge. You can see this coming. The match is over. Wow, it's just...
Reach, roller, sky. Full flex on your dreams.
You know, Tony, if I sat next to these two guys in a car ride, I'd probably get diabetes from how much they love each other.
Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page win again on Elevation.
Austin, congratulations on your victory here tonight against Aaron Solo. But it appears that this feud is only beginning. It is far from over.
Where I come from, family means everything. Man, family means everything. I was raised to believe that. QT made me believe that. But QT has torn this whole family apart. So is this feud far from over?
Whoa. It's all good, babe. It's all good. Take it easy. Take it easy. Let me finish this up for you, Dash, and I'll make it plain and simple. Is this feud over? No, because... What are you...
Hey, whoa, hey, Dasha. Can you just give us a minute? I got something I need to say to Billy face to face. Billy, don't overreact, man. This had nothing to do with the gun club. Those boys, your boys, they're like boys of my own.
Whoa. Don't say another word. You have lost the right to ever say that again to me. You should have thought about that before you had one of your goons hit me in the back with a chair. Or had Nick Camarado run through my boys. So yeah, did you take it too far? Yeah, you've gone too far. Oh!
Oh, son. Was that too far, Billy?
Coming up next on Elevation, the world champion Kenny Omega with MT Nakazawa and Konosuke Takeshita versus Matt Sydal, Mike Sydal, and Danny Limelight.
This is a trios tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a total combined weight of 510 pounds, the team of Matt and Mike Sydal and Danny Limelight.
You know, Tony, I gotta say, when I look at these three gentlemen, I gotta say, you know, that's probably a fun time to hang out with those three guys.
Well, they certainly feel good about themselves, and they better be, because they got quite a trio that they have to meet here in one of our feature events here. Back we go to Justin Roberts.
And their opponents first, from Osaka, Japan, weighing 231 pounds, Konosuke Takeshita.
We saw this young man before. What an incredible athlete. His poise, his execution in the ring, this guy just reeks of stardom, Tony.
Absolutely. Takeshita, second appearance here on Elevation.
And joining them, the team of MT Nakazawa and the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega!
He's mad about being on Elevation.
Well, I mean, I can understand. He's probably got a lot on his plate. He is the AEW World Champion. I thought he was coming over. I was going to thank him for being on Elevation.
Well, I think it's a big deal, man. It is a big deal now.
I mean, the world champion of AEW is here on Elevation.
That's right, and he is pissed.
He's upset.
Well, I'll tell you what he might be upset about, Paul. Let's take a look back at the House That Always Wins on April 9th in a big six-man tag where the team of Kenny Omega, Michael Nakazawa, and Takeshita lost to the Sydals in the Death Triangle. How about that big win and loss?
Seems like Omega's collecting quite the stable.
And Matt Sydal has more than enough reason to want to get in Kenny's face. Look at Nakazawa.
Nakazawa can't use that. I got a phone call because his boss is in the ring with him.
Absolutely.
No more of those tricks.
Well, something's up here. I don't know what it was. Oh, he can. They are going to communicate from inside out. It's someone. Yeah.
Real, are you kidding me?
Oh man.
Well, I mean, I would hope the world champion have a.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, they're talking to each other. You can't just talk. Guys, you are 15 feet away from each other. You're well past social distancing here. Let's go. Oh. Well, that time Nakazawa moved so fast he went. Let's see if we can listen in. This may be the damnedest thing I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of stuff.
I've been around a long time too, Tony, but this is.
All right, Kenny, the world champion going to wrestle with a headset on?
I understand this in a football game when you have to get a coach has to get a play to the quarterback, but
right. Yeah.
Don't even talk to me about that. You shut up about that. Not happening.
He and obviously Rick Knox have problems. Speaking of problems,
this is a little hard for me to watch.
Yeah, this thing with the Young Bucks is just mind-numbing, to be honest with you. I guess friendship trumps all, right?
Well, Kenosko's a little baffled about what's going on.
Yeah.
If Takeshita can get in there and get the momentum rolling a little bit with Danny Limelight.
He's a heck of an athletic specimen, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He just looks like a star.
Yes, he does.
Moves like a star.
Absolutely.
It's funny, you're in this business long enough, Tony, you can take a look at a guy in 20 seconds and know, hey, that's the real deal.
Danny Limelight, we found out a lot about him earlier in this. Oh!
A lot of height on that.
Yeah. Here's one.
Good kick out by Danny Limelight.
Yeah, Limelight's got a lot of reserve, Paul. I know that comes from his years in the military, but he can take a lot of punishment. Full arm drag and twist, and now here comes the world champion. Kenny Omega up on the top, middle turnbuckle, double axe handle. Down on Limelight.
There's our world champion there. I guess he put his phone call on hold.
Thank goodness. Pay attention to the match, and here is MT. Nakazawa with the double axe handle after Kenny, the world champion, held it all. And I can't get over that Kenny is like, who booked me here? Who wrote this? What am I doing here? You know what? It's a big deal to have you here, man.
And you're the world champion.
Exactly.
That's what world champions do.
Exactly. Well, he's calling the shots here. As a matter, look at this. Oh my goodness! Either side, down on the shoulders and the elbows.
Just compressing those shoulder joints. Just that stretches the shoulder. All that weight goes on the corner of the elbow, pulls the shoulders out of socket. It's just painful.
Is it me, or is there a lot of tagging between Nakazawa and Omega and not much Takeshita here?
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got a great relationship, Nakazawa and Omega do. Obviously, they're on the phone together all the time.
Yeah.
So, but that's smart, too. That's veteran leadership by the world champion. Tag in and out, always a fresh guy in. Keep the opponents guessing.
Using that double axe, and boy, Kenny is just browbeating Danny Limelight.
And that's not really fair. Danny Limelight's
and look, Omega's now standing in front of Takeshita.
And they both go Danny Limelight taking out the trash.
Absolutely. Here comes Limelight. There he goes over the top.
Wow, right on the world champion. If you're going to make a statement, make it. Radioactive Poppy.
Boy, and Omega's reaching for people in the stands. He's out of his mind. This has got to be the work of Don Callis. The big matrix move that time by Mike Seidel.
Nice Seguri.
Absolutely. And here comes the moonsault, Sandy moonsault. 1, 2, no, wow.
Almost got a cover. Right now, MT Nakazawa's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
As he should be. Look at that flexibility. Nakazawa tried to get out of that, and Matt Seidel was able to redirect that kick and still make contact.
Matt and Mike together, knees from the top. Double team, that should do it. 1, 2. Oh, no, Nakazawa's out of it.
Reaching for the stars on that one. What do you think has better chemistry, two brothers or an assistant and a boss?
I would think two brothers would.
You would think.
They don't need headsets to
communicate. They don't need headsets.
That's
exactly my point. See, every day you and I are getting closer and closer.
Oh, boy.
That was unnecessary.
Here goes Nakazawa. What? Oh, boy.
Oh, that might get you in trouble,
that
Nakazawa.
That would get you in trouble. Takeshita down to check on Omega. Meanwhile, Nakazawa picking up Seidel. Big fall-away crucifix that time. And both been
Nakazawa's
hurting.
in trouble. He needs to get a tag out.
And he tags back in the world champion. I'm telling you, maybe I'm reading too much into this, but Takeshita's the odd man out here. It's a pickup. And a backbreaker from Kenny Omega. Big cover, 1, 2. Only got a 2 count, and Mike Seidel's out of it.
I think you're seeing as part of the stress that Kenny Omega's feeling. Kenny feels like he has to do everything. Everything is his responsibility. Too much is being asked of him. just in the match. Like, he's giving Takeshita grief right now because Kenny thinks he has to do it all. All he had to do was tag in Takeshita. All he had to do was tag.
Right, but he told Takeshita, he said, put the boot up, and it wasn't there. So he's angry.
He's angry.
Man,
I think maybe the stress of being the AEW World Champion, maybe it's getting to Kenny.
That could be it, or the fact that he has to deal with Don Callis on a daily basis.
Oh, that's true.
Could be getting to him, too. Here's a tag, and the world champion, Kenny Omega, is back in.
You know, I met Don Callis one time, and my hair fell out.
I can see. And a double back elbow.
Double back elbow. They work good there.
And Nakazawa up. Takeshita is down on the floor. Look at this.
You see Kenny Omega just slide into Matt Sydal like this. It's a little bit more that's necessary. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like he's trying to work some frustrations out. A nice elbow.
1, 2, no. And Sydal is out. Kenny not much of a cover that time. Look at Kenny just looking in the cover, or in the corner, I should say, and holding up Matt's hair, pulling on the trunks.
Nice block by Matt Sydal.
Nicely done, man. Just drop down.
Drop those hips. Double your weight.
Oh, Kenny slugs him, man. Double axe handle coming up here.
That shot right between the shoulder blades. Serves two purposes. One, it knocks the breath out, and two, it'll make your hands go numb. Get a good shot between the shoulder blades like that, Tony, your hands will go numb.
Yeah, I would imagine so, man.
Yeah.
Thank God that's never happened to me. And a pickup.
Did you see that? He kneed Kenny Omega in the top of the head. Matt Sydal was able to knee Kenny Omega in the top of the head and counter that suplex.
Kenny's going to take care of the corner here, Paul. Oh, boy. Spin wheel kick. Man, he just got right up in here.
Effort by Matt Sydal, but he needs to make a tag. He's in pretty rough shape.
Omega is going to make a tag. Takeshita's in.
Wow, look at that athleticism. That was halfway across the ring.
And Danny Limelight. Wow. Tijeras take over. And a pickup. And a block. Oh, and a kick. Enziguri outside in. Here's Limelight from the top, showing his athleticism. Wow, it's almost like a blockbuster move from the top. Neckbreaker 1, 2. And he almost pinned Takeshita. How
see
about
the
that?
intensity level of Danny Limelight pick up with this kind of competition? Like, I see Danny Limelight, and I've watched him a lot. His game has really picked up in this match.
Here are the Sydal brothers, and here comes Limelight. Oh, one too many that time. Down go the Sydal brothers. Takeshita with Limelight, and Nakazawa is going to follow in. Here comes the world champion. Leaping elbow strike, a pickup. Oh, and a sit-out powerbomb. 1, 2, no! He kicked out.
Kicked out Danny Limelight.
Oh, boy, and Kenny could not believe it. He thought Kenny just calling the shots.
I thought
out.
it was over, too. I'll be honest with you, I did. Great endurance, intestinal fortitude, Danny Limelight.
Reverse atomic drop, pickup by Nakazawa. There's one there. Two of them setting up Kenny for the pickup. Oh, boy, head first he goes. The Kataro Crusher put him down. And now here comes Takeshita, running lariat. That may be do it. 1, 2. No, he's out of that.
Danny Limelight. Wow.
Frustration is setting in here, Paul.
It's setting in, but man, you gotta love the courage and the heart of Danny Limelight right now. I mean, taking that kind of a shellacking and still kicking out. Love it.
Yeah, and Kenny is, well, he says that's it, man. He is seething here.
He's walking around talking to himself, yeah.
It's
not a good thing.
This could be Snapdragon time.
Oh, no.
Limelight is, I don't know, he's trying to fight it. Yeah, he's trying to fight it off, but you can't fight off this much longer.
He's got it locked in.
He's
trying to squat and drop his hips. He's trying to. He's trying to block it. See, Limelight's trying to get his hand. He got out of it.
He got out of it. It was kind of like a full Nelson, which is the prelude to the Snapdragon. Spinning elbow that time by Kenny Omega. And he's going to do it this time. No, Limelight lands on his feet. Kenny moved out of the way of that one. Kenny's got him again. Uh-oh, one-winged angel coming up here. You can see it. Limelight fighting. He fought off again. Sends Kenny to the corner. Danny Limelight's fighting out of all these things.
I'm telling you.
That's from the top. How about Mike Seidel, or is that Matt?
That was Matt.
That was Matt. Over the top, oh boy.
Top rope, jumping, spinning DDT.
1, 2, 3,
oh, that was close.
How close was he to pinning the world champion? My God.
Danny Limelight is really tearing the house down right now in this match.
Yes, sir. He's showing us something here, buddy.
Like he sees opportunity to show what he's got, and he's bringing every bit of it.
And here's Mike Seidel now getting the tag from, and watch out, Nakazawa up on top.
Take that with you.
Yeah, a little boot to the face. Moving out of the way is Mike Seidel. Kenny ducked out of the way. Kenny's got him with the Snapdragon. Wow. Reaches out. Takeshita comes in.
That Snapdragon was so vicious. I don't even know if anything else is necessary.
Man, I just Seidel up in the corner. And a running boot or a pump kick, if you will. He's got him up. And a brainbuster suplex. And that may do it. 1, 2, and no! Boy, the resiliency of the Seidels and Danny Limelight.
This has really turned into a battle here on Elevation. I tell you, for a guy that was mad about being here, this has been one hell of a match.
Head of steam, missing a lariat and a roll up.
That flexibility, the
1,
Yoga monster.
2, no. The catch up.
Oh! That was in there.
You're right. That fell in, man.
You know, Mike Seidel should have hooked an arm, rolled him over, and tried for a cover.
I agree. And
Tessa was in trouble.
And meanwhile, Nakazawa sending down one of the Seidels, Matt, and working on Mike. And, well, I have no idea what's going on here.
I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, but down goes Nakazawa. That we know. And meanwhile...
Look how Mike Seidel is trapped here. Oh, no. Kenny's actually holding that leg. It's inverted.
Comes across.
Oh! Across the ring. Double drop kick from the top rope. Mike Seidel. It's over. Gotta be.
On the back of the head. Picks him up. Oh! Big time gut buster. Boy, a lot of offensive moves from Takeshita.
Look at the strength of Takeshita right here.
Waistlock over the top. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Konosuke Takeshita and T. Nakazawa, and the AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega.
Tell you what, Paul, that was a great trios match.
That was an incredible trios match, and everybody knew they were in there with the AEW World Champion, and everybody's game was brought up.
Here's another angle of this.
Look at that bridge. His face is touching the other side of the mat.
And there's your winners in this trios match. Paul White, I'm Tony Schiavone. We appreciate you being with us this week again on Elevation.